Assalamu alaikum. This is Shala Mahmood, Assistant Professor in Law at AMU Center, Murshidabad. The topic of presentation I have chosen under this refresher course is Impact of COVID-19 on Environment. To start with, कोई हाथ भी ना मिलाएगा जो गले मिलोगे तपाक से, कोई हाथ भी ना मिलाएगा जो गले मिलोगे तपाक से, ये नए मिजाज का शहर है, ज़रा फासले से मिला करो. Somewhere in December 2019 in Wuhan city of China, an unusual pneumonia was noticed, and this event was soon reported to the World Health Organization, and the causal microorganism had been identified as a novel coronavirus that was named COVID-19. COVID-19 soon spread to other parts of the world, and WHO has declared the situation as pandemic. Due to pandemic, we have seen a devastating effect on humans, but we have seen a positive, very pleasant impact on the environment. And talking about the relationship between human health and the environment, in an interview to BBC News, Dr. Maria Naira, Director of the Department of Public Health, Environmental and Social Determinants of Health of the WHO told, pollution now a leading cause of death globally, and it means we cannot ignore our environment. So now, talking about impact of COVID-19 on environment due to unusual outbreak of COVID-19 infection, the world globally is under partial or total lockdown for a long period of time, ranging from few weeks to a few months. Like these days in India, we have travel restrictions, and you can say to bring a negative RT-PCR report to the hill stations, or for taking flights, or to show vaccination certificate. So like as we know, the major sectors contributing to the pollution are transport, industries, power plants, construction activities, etc. And under the nationwide lockdown, all transport services, road, air, and rail were suspended, and with exception for essential services. And as a result, air quality improvement has been noted in many towns and cities across the world. And talking about India, due to the mandatory lockdown imposed across the country, 88 Indian cities, they have observed a drastic reduction in air pollution. So much so, people have seen Mount Everest, Himalayas from planes due to India's lockdown clearing air pollution. So the big question is what we have learned from pandemic, and the lessons we have to incorporate and implement into our day-to-day life for stopping environmental degradation and enjoying a quality of environment. So here, before discussing the ways for day-to-day life, I would like to explain in brief the concept of sustainable development. As per the definition which is provided by Brundtland report, sustainable development means development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the needs or the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. Here, the concept of need goes beyond simple material needs and includes values, relationships, freedom to think, act, and participate, all amounting to sustainable living morally and spiritually. The journey of a world summit on environment starting from Stockholm to Nairobi to Rio and to Johannesburg has put the world on notice that achieving sustainable development is not an option but an imperative, urgent need. So, for this, we need to adopt steps to prevent environmental degradation and conservation of environment. And the first thing we all need to understand is that we have all one Mother Earth. We have no substitute of our planet Earth, and we have to keep in our mind that planet is the most important thing in all of our lives, regardless of who we are, rich or poor, from developed or developing country. Like one of the example we have seen in the second wave, people died due to shortage of oxygen with money in their hands. So preventing environmental degradation is a journey that we should all take. Here the question is how. The answer lies in adopting principles of sustainable development. And what are the principles of sustainable development? These are: reduce overall consumption of resources, like switch off fans, lights before leaving rooms. Second, reuse all the resources and materials that we possibly can. Third, recycle what we can whenever we can, like switch to cloth bags from plastic to you can say, or for going market for fruits and vegetables. Next, green transportation. Take walks for shorter distances, pool cars with friends, and use public transportation as much as possible. Next way, which is very very important, is give back to environment. The best possible way to help prevent environmental degradation is to give back to the environment, and the best way is planting trees. In the end, I would like to conclude with one couplet: कोई दवा भी नहीं है, यही तो रोना है. कोई दवा भी नहीं है, यही तो रोना है. सद एहतियात कि फैला हुआ कोरोना है. Pandemic has made us realize we have to respect our planet, our Mother Earth, and to live sustainably. As Gandhiji has rightly said, we have enough for our needs, for not our greeds. Thank you so much. Thank you.